Welcome back. This is Mr. Tipton, and today we're learning about the remote interior angles theorem. In the last video we talked about the triangle sum theorem. This is another theorem, remote interior angles theorem. What this one says is that the measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the two non-adjacent interior angles. It's kind of a mouthful, but it's really easy. Okay, first of all, an exterior angle is going to be one that's on the outside of the triangle. In my diagram here, angles 1, 2, and 3 are all interior, but angle 4, how did I do that? Angle 4 is on the outside. It's an exterior angle. And what we're saying is that this exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two non-adjacent interior angles. 1 and 4 are adjacent. They share a vertex and a ray. So the two angles that are non-adjacent to angle 4 are angle 2 and angle 3. They're all the way over here. The theorem says that angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to angle 4. We can use this theorem to solve problems about missing angles. Find the missing angle. Here we have an exterior angle of a triangle, and we don't know what the interior angle is, the one that's adjacent to it, but we do know the non-adjacent angles. The exterior angle is equal to the sum of the other two. So this one's actually pretty easy. 45 plus 72 is 117. So our missing angle, 117 degrees. Let's do another. Find the missing angle, and I'm going to add an S to this. Find the missing angles because we have an X and a Y. If I just tried to find X, I would need to add the 44 and the Y. But look what happens. 44 plus Y. I can't really do this because I don't know how much Y is. There's actually a couple of different ways that you can solve this problem. One way is we can use the triangle sum theorem to figure out how much Y is. We know that Y plus 44 plus 105 is going to be equal to 180 because there's 180 degrees in the triangle. Y plus 149 is equal to 180. Subtract 149 from both sides, and we figure out that Y is 31. So this would be 31 degrees. And now that we know that, we can use the remote interior angles theorem to say that angle X is equal to 44 plus 31, which means angle X is 75 degrees. Okay, there are several different ways we could have gone about solving this problem. If you want to know another way, ask me later. Let's move on to another problem. Solve for X. This one's a little more algebraic, but still is going to work the same way. The exterior angle of the triangle is equal to the sum of the two non-adjacent interior angles. So this time we have 6x is equal to 3x plus 10 plus x plus 40. The 6x equals the sum of the other two. Simplify each side before you do anything to both sides. 6x equals 4x plus 50. Now I'm going to get my variables together first. Subtract 4x's from both sides. Oops, I shouldn't have divided there. There we go. Minus 4x gives us 2x is equal to 50. Divide both sides by 2. X is equal to 25. The remote interior angles theorem. An angle on the outside of the triangle is equal to the sum of the two angles inside the triangle that are non-adjacent. If you have questions, write them down. We'll talk about them in class. See you soon.